Alright, let's get into this. Today's vlog, what we're going to do is we're going to rebuild this old GoPro. This thing is a hunk of junk. It needs a lot of work, but I ordered a bunch of parts, and we're going to rip into it. Believe it or not, this Goped was found in a junkyard. It's a tweaker special. You can tell by the custom gas can kids bottle type thing. We're gonna put all new gas tank gas lines. We're gonna put a new carburetor on it. We're gonna even do a new custom pipe on the back. This thing still has compression, so it's good. I gotta get a new wheel, but it's in good condition. I'm gonna retrue the crankshaft. Just give it a nice overhaul so we can get this thing back on the road again. These are classic. They don't make them like they used to, but we're gonna get into it. I'm gonna start ripping it apart and really go through it. So let me show you how you can tell this thing's got compression. So on your crank casing, there's a bolt here. What you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to get a power drill, and you're gonna want to get yourself an adapter in the right size socket so you can hook up that power drill and spin it and hear the compression. Hear that? That has really good compression. So that has really good compression. We're gonna go ahead and salvage this motor. I'm gonna rebuild it. So I ordered all the new parts for it. I'm gonna tear it out, new gaskets, new gas lines, everything. It's gonna be fresh. So let me show you how to do this real quick. So I don't know if you can see these 4 bolts right here, 2, 3, 4. That holds your casing, and this is for your pull start. So I'm gonna install the new housing and pull starter. So here's the new housing and pull starter. Here's your 4 bolts, 1, 2. It's just a Phillips head, you know. You just put it on and wind the pull starter, spring loaded, of course, and then you're good to go. Dude, we got to do something about this. We got to do something about this gas tank. This is so rigged, man. It's like a little children's. It's a little children's cup. It's a tweaker special, so we're gonna go ahead and unbolt this rigged gas tank, and we're gonna put on a semi-new one. It's a used one I ordered, and run new gas lines. It's just 2 bolts on the top, 1 bolt on the bottom, and then you run your new gas lines to your carburetor. I'll show you how to do that. So, like I said, the bolt on the top, 2 on the bottom. You bolt that in, and then you run your gas lines on the back here, and then that's your new gas line. You're gonna wanna pipe it to your new carburetor with the priming bubble. So I was gonna rebuild the carb. I can rebuild it, but it's just easier to order a new one. And I'm gonna do a new air filter, chrome, new gasket in between the housing. It's gonna be fresh. So let me bolt that on real quick. It's real simple. It's a couple bolts, and you pull it off, and then you got to get the jet pin lined in, and then rebolt it, and then you're good. It should bolt right up. Everything's ordered offline, so eBay has everything. All right, so there it is. We got the new fresh ADA air filter from the boys from ADA. I put a link to their page. Great guys, they hooked me up. New fresh carb on there. This is a 2-stroke 29cc comparison. So here's your tune knobs there. It just bolted right in. After you get your tune carbs in, then you got to run your line for your throttle cable, and then you're good. So this head needs a lot of work. We're going to pull the head and put a new fresh one on, new fresh spark plugs, distributor spark plug wire, everything you need. We're gonna go ahead and bolt that on a new housing for it, and you know, make it look. We're kind of going back to stock, make it look fresh. So to pull the head, you gotta pull these star bolts. They're torqued at like 25 pounds, so make sure when you put it back in, you torque them to spec, so your head don't blow off. So after pulling that old head, we went ahead and put fresh star bolts. We put a brand new fresh head on it, new spark plug, and the cover. Let me see if I can get a shot of the head. It's down in there. So there's the new head. We went and bolted out the new exhaust manifold. Again, everything's going to be repacked, refreshed, all new gaskets, high temp silicone gasket. We don't want anything leaking, and this thing should be almost ready to fire up. Okay, that's the old exhaust pipe right there. We're going to go ahead and bolt up a new chrome two-stroke pipe. It's going to give this thing a lot of power, and it's super loud. It's going to piss off my neighbors, but it's worth it. All right, cool. So what we did is we went ahead and installed some new lever springs and some new star bolts, torque to spec, of course. 25, 30 pounds. You want to get these things really cranked in, and it's our new fresh two-stroke pipe. This thing is gonna scream. We got the new gas tank. We got the new carb, all machine trued. We're gonna go ahead and fire it up for the first time. Okay, after a lot of hard work, it's there. This is a G23LH engine case and crankshaft. The crankshaft's been true to 0.0005. It's got steel reinforced case and cylinder gaskets, which is really good. I got a CY27RC top end on it, a 440 steel racing crankshaft and bearings. I got a new Zenthal oil seals. I put the Warble 813 carburetor kit in it, and that exhaust, that pipe I was talking about earlier, that's from Sicktoys. I gotta give them a shout out. They're really great company. Everything's grade 8 Allen head machine bolts, grade 8 washer mounts. Everything's high grade. It's got the 88 clutch with the 0.675 inch spindle. It's got third bearing support. Got a newer tire on it, new bearings, new piston, cylinder. Yeah, I put a lot of time into this thing, so let's fire it up. Okay, we got a break-in. We got a break-in period. I'm running 20-to-1 full synthetic two-stroke oil. Exhaust is cold. See that? It's cold. This is a cold start. First cold start. So if it was already started, my hand would be on fire right now. So let's give it a pull. Mix ratio is pretty good. We got a pneumatic gator. You can see the bubble line filling. Pretty good. I'm running a little rich right now. I want to run it rich. I'm running 20, maybe 18-to-1 full synthetic, but I want this bad boy to last. You know, I put a lot of time and money into it, and it's fresh. I think it's going to last a long time. Let's take it for a spin. I'm pumped. So there it is, man. Fully rebuilt Goped 2-stroke. This thing is fast. I'm a big guy. I'm like 250 pounds and it moves. So hit the subscribe, smash the like. Thanks.